Hello, this next crossover follow-up video deals with putting that crossover pattern, breaking it up, and putting into a triplet form. If you paused the first video and took a screenshot of this, these are the two patterns that I have written out. So if you don't have a screenshot of this already, go ahead. Here, let me get my face out of the picture and take that shot. So the triplet pattern, if you look in the middle of the triplet pattern, that arrow pointing down, that's where it actually starts. That's where the lower line pattern starts with the hand. So if you ignore the bass drum and you start it from that arrow, it's the pattern on the second line. So that is the crossover pattern, but it's broken up into triplets, and it shares the triplet with the bass drum on every time. So I really don't know how I came up with this. I was a teenager and most likely in an altered state of consciousness. And so I don't remember how this originated. But to go back to the very basics, this is a pattern that I got from my incredible drum teacher, Dave Accorso, who was an absolute legend. You can look him up on the internet. I hope he has a bunch of stuff out there, but he played for Julio Iglesias for a number of years, so you can hear his playing on probably a lot of Julio's recordings. Just an amazing man, an amazing drummer. He was Steve Gadd's star pupil for a number of years, and he would cancel my drum lessons to go play for Barbra Streisand or Glenn Campbell, people like that. So if Steve Gadd couldn't make a session. So that's who I learned this from, and this whole series is kind of an homage to him, and I just hope that that a lot of people get a lot of benefit out of this and a lot of fun use. And so this is what I did when he showed me that pattern. I thought, you know, I could do this in a triplet pattern too. At the time I was working on this pattern, you might remember this little drum intro. So it's a triplet pattern, and that's the whole thing. Left, right, kick. And you can also play the hi-hat with the snare drum. So everything evenly spaced. So now we're going to take this pattern and we're going to move it around and use the crossovers. So we start it in a different place because it makes the crossover pattern start in a little bit more natural way with the left, right, kick, left, right, kick. You know, that's how I learned the crossover. That's how I learned the triplet pattern. And you might want to spend 100, 2,000 hours on this, just doing getting that so where you can go and get it smooth. So so we're starting with that, starting with this. I might have messed up the beginning, so let me try that again from the top. So there is the crossover pattern in triplets. And here's what it is, kind of fast, a little bit fast. The stick clicks are optional. You don't have to hit your sticks. I just chose to do that. Of course, I did that on purpose. So, so have fun with that, and I'll move that around the drum kit for you next time, also on the next video. So stay tuned.